Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. And today I have the Journal Junk sack as well as the Journal Junk box for April to share with you. And both of them have been sent to me for review. Just as a reminder, in case you are newer to my channel, I always leave all the information about the boxes in the description box below, including the pricing, the website, sometimes it's an affiliate link, as well as any referral or discount codes that I have. I'll usually do it in a pinned comment as well, but if you don't see it in the pinned comment, just go ahead and click that read more on the mobile app, or just sometimes there's a little drop down arrow and that will expand the description box and you will find all of that good information, as well as links to our private Facebook group, the No Bot Nook, and all kinds of other stuff as well. So let's talk about the Journal Junk sack first. So the Journal Junk sack is a smaller dose of the Journal Junk box, a little bit more of an affordable amount of stationery and lifestyle goodness, and that is $30.95 per month. Then we have the Journal Junk box, and they always have the same theme every month, so you can get both without there being overlap, but everything's going to be nice and cohesive. Now the box is $53.95, and like I said, if you want to not feel the FOMO, you want to get all of the goodness, then you can, and you save a little bit of money when you do the bundle, and the bundle is $71.95. I do have a referral code for you. Of course, it is simply hinoel, like my channel name, and that will save you 15%, and there will be an affiliate link for you in the description box below. Now when you hear affiliate link, all that means is that I may receive a small commission when you do purchase the box or the sack, but at no additional cost to you. It just definitely helps my channel out, and it also helps the box owners when you use those links in terms of them knowing where their traffic is coming from. So let's get started with our Journal Junk sack for today. So it just comes in this nice little mailer bag, and then inside we always have a little bubble pocket essentially inside as well. And then we get usually a notebook is included, as well as a quote card. I always like the inspirational quote card. And we have a little postcard that just tells us that it's the Journal Junk sack. Let's see what our quote says this time. It says, "I would maintain that thanks are the highest form of thought, and that gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder." Wow, that is really good. It's kind of a thought-provoking quote card, but I always love these. You could definitely laminate them and use them as coasters, or I usually just kind of double stick tape them up to my desk. I kind of have like a hutch desk, so I can kind of see them and have them inspire me for the month, so I do appreciate those. Then we also have our little bookmark in here that reminds you about different ways to get involved in the Journal Junk box community. And then now we can talk about our fun things. So how beautiful is this? This is from Lady Jane. It's a little pen and notepad set, but look how sweet, you guys. Can you already guess what the theme is going to be for this month? So this is just a little sticky notepad with the flowers on the top, and then we got this really pretty pen here on the bottom, which what a nice little gift as well. So I'm not going to take this so you can see the pen's going through the back. I'm like, I don't want to take it off right now because I probably want to take some photos of this over on my Instagram account, which is where you can see a lot of product photos. So that's a really cute thing to start with though, and such a good thing to re-gift if you find that you kind of have a lot of stationery items, which I love stationery stuff. I love buying notebooks, I love buying pens, I love all of that, and then I kind of hoard it. I'm terrible about it. So sometimes I have to be good and pass things along, and that is perfectly already set up to be re-gifted if I need to. Ooh, these are really pretty. We got some three-dimensional stickers from K & Company, again in the floral theme. So you know, it is spring, so we have to have a nice spring theme, right? So there's a 9-piece set. Oh, I'm gonna just show you guys. I'm pulling it off the backer card so you can see, but they are a little bit three-dimensional, so they're not super puffy. Maybe you guys can see, I'm like shaking. Maybe you can see, but they just have a little bit of a backing, not quite as much as some of the stickers that we get in this subscription, where they really are gonna be lifted, and it kind of limits the places you can put it, the kinds of styles of scrapbooks you can do. But this has just a little bit of a lift of a texture. So you can see, like, for example, these petals on the front of this flower, those are lifted off. So it does give it that three-dimensional look, which is really cool. You guys, let me know where you would put some of those flower stickers in the comments. I would love to hear from you, and tell me how you use all of your amazing items from these great stationery boxes. Ooh, then we got a greeting card from Graphique, which is just a nice thank you card. Man, thank you cards are the ones I use the most, I will say. There's a lot of boxes that will send you greeting cards, and sometimes it's nice to have things that are specific, you know, for sympathy or birthdays. We get a lot of birthday ones, but honestly, the ones that I find myself always being grateful that I have are the thank you cards. So this is really pretty and springy with that nice gold foil lettering there, and it does have some like glitter along the edges of the flowers. Then we have this really pretty lavender envelope, and I love that they also included a nice gold seal to kind of wrap it all up very nicely. So this is feeling like a very nice thank you bundle to somebody. And then our final item, sort of the hero item of our Journal Junk sack. This is really pretty. It says memoir in the making. It is a spiral bound notebook. It's in this very pale sort of lavender gray, and it's kind of flocked, almost like felted on the front and the back. Of course, it's got this silver elastic to keep it closed. You guys know I love spiral bound notebooks because it allows you to tear pages out neatly. My ideal notebook is of course with perforated pages, but you can always just take a paper cutter and make that nice and smooth and nice. So this is a good rule for me. I like it when it's a little bit narrower because I have teeny tiny writing, but wow, this is a lot of pages. This is a nice thick notebook that you can definitely have your memoir in there, of course. And a nice thing too with the spiral binding is because you can have a little bit of a higher rise, basically. If you do wind up adding a couple of photographs or a couple of stickers, it's still going to close nicely, especially with that elastic band. So that is really pretty. I like how lovely and silvery it is. It kind of looks like almost like a wedding sort of motif, but it's kind of got these like little lavender fields, I guess, along the bottom. So that was our Journal Junk sack. So now we're gonna see our matching Journal Junk box. And while we are at it, you guys, let's have a secret password. So if you are newer to my channel, we do this every month. When you come across a secret password in one of my videos, you want to enter it along with your contact information in the Google form that is also linked for you in the description box below. Make sure you don't put the secret password into the comments because then it won't count. You do have to be 18 years or older. You do have to have a US or Canadian mailing address, and you do have to be subscribed to my channel. It doesn't have to be publicly. I can confirm with you via email, but at the end of the month I go through and I use a random number picker to select a few winners to receive a mystery box. A lot of the fun, beautiful items that I get in these boxes that I want to share with all of you as my way of saying thank you so much for watching my videos and watching them kind of closely in their entirety to find all those secret passwords. So the secret password for today, let's see, since we have this floral theme, let's make it garden. So our secret password for today is garden, and again, the link for that entry form is going to be in the description box below. So for April, our theme is ever growing, so that goes with our secret password as well. And then on the other side, she does tell us all of the items that are in there as well as the MSRPs, which I always really appreciate, so you really feel like you're getting a deal on your subscription boxes. She also has journal prompts, which I think is really nice as someone who is trying to be better about journaling, but honestly I just don't take as much time to do it as I should. Sometimes it's a little bit more of just a mental reflection moment, which still, you know, that's a little something, right? Even if I just jot something down in my day planner. So we have one for each week of the month. This one is week 1. What do I need more of in my life? Let's be honest, I need more time and I need more money. It says week 2, what are 10 things I'm grateful for? That's a serious gratitude question. Week 3, what are some limiting beliefs that could be holding me back? And week 4, what new thing would I really love to try? If you feel compelled to answer any of those questions in the comments below, I would love to hear from you as well. All right, so of course we have our little bit of tissue paper that's kind of bundling everything up. Now that I got rid of all of that paperwork is what I like to call it. And that sticker there just says, hey journal babe. So here we are. Hey journal babes, let's get in there and see what we've got. All right, so right on top, it looks like we have something that's more of like a lifestyle item. And I kind of love that about this box, that it's not just paper goods. Yes, we get a lot of great desk accessories, etc., that go within the theme, but we also get some fun sort of home, kitchen things occasionally, lifestyle things like water bottles or tumblers. We get that occasionally. So I always think that's kind of one of the fun features. So this time we got a nice market bag, a little tote, one of these reusable ones. It's got that nice kind of, you can kind of hear it, like that material. I feel like the sound is going to give you a good idea of what it is. So instead of the classic red truck, we got a blue truck. So you guys, as someone who, I love the red truck, I get it at Christmas time. There's a lot of pink trucks out there too. I'm happy to see a nice, good old blue, probably Ford truck, right? So it says, always fresh flower market, seeds, bulbs, and blooms, open daily. It says locally grown. So again, go in with our garden theme. So let's see what this little guy is. This is our flower market reusable tote, and it has a value of $6.99. It's got a nice little hook here, so you can always put that on a hook on your wall if you happen to have a foyer or like mudroom. And then it's got these nice webbing handles, so probably long enough to go up over your shoulder if you needed to, but I usually really pack these guys up at the grocery store. And then it has a nice big wide blue foot, which is great for, you know, sometimes we get totes that are a little bit narrow on the bottom. I'm like, what groceries can really go in there except for like one row of cans? So I like it because then sort of those pre-made things that I tend to get at Trader Joe's, like salads and stuff, I can just stack those right up in those totes and it works perfect. Of course, I love the romantic notion of going to a farmer's market and using those, but sometimes the farmer's market is a pain to get to. At least mine is. Let me know if you guys have a farmer's market that you love to go to every week and if it's convenient for you. All right, we have something in a box. I don't know what this is, but it could be a lifestyle item. So this is from Heartfelt. We'll have to see. And these are always boxes that takes me a little while to figure out how to open. Where's the tab? All right, so box within a box. Ooh, okay, well, there's been a little bit of an earthquake in there. There's a 4-piece magnet set, and I think they were all supposed to be like laid in there nicely, but it looks like they, like I said, had a little bit of a rupture, but I'm sure that they're fine. They're those nice glossy sort of 3-dimensional magnets. Let me see if I can get this little bag off of here. And meanwhile, I will find what it is. It says Spread Love magnet set of 4 or an Encourage magnet set of 4. So there's a little variation and it has a value of $9.50. So then here's the little box, but I still haven't gotten it open. Oh, because there's a little seal. So $9.50. This is a great little gift as well, but I do have one side of my fridge. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, you know that I have a glossy black refrigerator that is very scratch prone, but along the side there is a slightly different texture, so I have been able to use some magnets. Let me see if I can get this to go in place. So they kind of moved around, but maybe you can see they say be light, be love, be kind, and be brave. So that's what they look like. Hopefully you guys don't get too much reflection there. So it looks like, I think I got the Encourage magnet set, and then again there was also a Spread Love magnet set, so I'll have to figure out how that was supposed to stay in place, but very cute. Let's see what else we got. We got some washi tape. I feel like it's been a couple of months since we've gotten some pretty washi tape. These are really pretty, you guys. Look, there's a really thin pink one on the top. Maybe get that to focus. And then the one along the bottom just looks like a bunch of flowers, like some lavender, all kinds of different things. And I do like to use washi tape. I've started using it a little bit more in my day planner, especially when I make a mistake and I have to reschedule something. I'll use the washi tape, or if I have a trip that's going on for several days, I'll go ahead and use the washi tape to mark that on the calendar at a glance. So this Painted Wildflowers washi tape set by Carol Scheiber and Paper House has a value of $4.99. So we got the 2 different ones. I like the really skinny ones too, like that too, because you can make a nice border. Speaking of lifestyle items, we got some Lady Jane nail files, so some emery boards, and this is kind of where I think our theme came from. So it's a set of 3. I'll show it to you this way. So the purple one there in the center, and then we got those nice bright floral ones. Those are really fun. So our emery board set of 3 by Lady Jane has a value of $5. These are always great to have in your purse just in case your fingernails get a little snag and you need to kind of fix them. We got another super duper cute pen and notepad like gift set. So this one, it's kind of shrink wrapped. So it's kind of got the same pen as the one that was in our Journal Junk sack, you see, with the gold stripes. And this one has a nice bigger scalloped edge floral notepad that actually says notes on it. So it says die cut floral notepad and pen by Lady Jane, has a value of $7. Really reasonable retail values, I feel like, in this box. Wow, we got so many fun like non-stationary items this time around. We got All things grow with love is what it says, and it's a seed packet, which is always a really fun thing. So this is just a little free extra gift that she included, which I love. So this is a pink wildflower seed mix, which you guys know me in pink, especially with flowers, but you know, sometimes it's fun to just have a mixture of a bunch of different wildflowers, you know, throw them in your planter box and see how it goes. We got a nice sticker set. Wow, 197 piece sticker set by K & Company again from the Antique Garden line. So there's actually 6 different sheets. I'll try to show them to you, but they are very pretty. They have a lot of gold accents to them. So it says this has a value of $5.99. So they have a nice kind of like matte finish on them. There's that one that's got sort of a more vintagey look to it. These are really pretty. Hold on, I skipped a page. I think I skipped a page. Maybe they're just really nice and thick. This is really pretty with the blue and white ceramic pots. And then let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we have some that's just some script, so you can make some of your own, you know, note cards if you want to. These kind of look like stamps or posters. Those are pretty. Let's see. These are nice little just floral bouquets, great for little corner embellishments and decorations. This is our sort of magnetic poetry sheet that that's what I always call it when it's always the script on a small little strip. Then we have these almost little cameos or gold frames. A bunch of little, oh, this is cute, butterflies and birds and bird houses and dragonflies. That page I'll definitely use a lot for little accents. We got another greeting card. So we got the greeting card in the Journal Junk sack, and this one is kind of in the same line, I think, from Graphique. So this one also has the gold seal, of course, but it has a nice bright yellow envelope, which yellow just makes me happy. What about you guys? This one says, thinking of you. Look at that yellow, but yes, it also has some nice glitter on that. I don't know if you can see that, but there is some pretty glitter to give it that little extra embellishment. And of course, you could add some stickers as well. So let's see, what did it say? Our little greeting card and envelope was $3.95. So we know it's $3.95 in the Journal Junk sack too. And then finally, on the bottom, as always, holding it down, giving us that foundation is our journal. This is actually really cute. This is from Designer Papers. It says $12.99 on the back, so I'm guessing that's what it's going to say there. Yes, Spring Flowers hardcover spiral journal. And this one has a nice bright, I think I saw a bright yellow, yes, bright yellow elastic to keep it closed. And I like that here it just says journal on the corner. I'm not like a huge fan of when it tells you what it has to be. Notebook or journal, that's a little bit more general, right? But when it's like saying it's your memoir, that puts a little bit more pressure on what you put in there. Of course, you can do whatever you want, or you could always put stickers over it to make it something different. So this does have some sort of engraved gold embellishments on there. You can kind of see it there in the yellow flower up top. And this is really nice. It's not like a super thick cover, but hard enough that it's going to protect the sheets inside. It looks like a slightly wider rule than the other one. And I do like those narrow ones, which is really nice, but it's got the gold spiral binding, which you guys know I like my gold accents, but these are both really pretty, very different, I will say. So we have the more, you know, modest lavender with the flocking on it, which matches my nails perfectly. And then we also have this fun, bright, springy notebook that was in the box, and it had that value of $12.99. So going over everything that we got in our ever-growing April box from Journal Junk Box. We got our Spring Flowers hardcover spiral journal, our die-cut floral notepad and pen set, also a great little thing to gift to someone. We got our really cute magnets, and there was some variation. So if you got this, let me know if you got the other variation. Our painted wildflowers washi tape set, which is very, very cute. Great, makes a great border. Our really cool antique sort of styling sticker book, which I've already misplaced. Here it is. That had some great sheets in it. Our flower teacup greeting card and envelope by Graphique. Our flower market reusable tote, which I have just laid everything on top of, but very, very cute and very, very functional. Our global garden emery board set. So always good to have those on hand. And don't forget, we also got our fun little extra, our seed packet with pink wildflowers. So you guys let me know in the comments below if you are a gardener. I've been asking that in a lot of questions in a lot of videos because, you know, gardening is always a theme for a lot of spring boxes. But if you are, what are you planting? Are you more of a flower person, a vegetable person, an herb person? Even if you don't have a garden, what kind of garden would you like to have? I would like to have a beautiful garden where I could just throw garden parties because I love the idea of it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please help me out with a thumbs up. And if you got to this point and you missed it, there was a secret password, so you might want to go back and find that so you can enter to win a mystery box. As again, my way of saying thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.